started, bringing Lord from the Simhasan to the Snan Vedi. This is known as Pahanda, Pahanda festival, Pahanda Vijaya festival. Lord is made to sit on the altar in the Snan Vedi, and 108 pots of celestial waters, very wonderful water, is brought. This water is brought from the Sona Kua. There is a place known as Sona Kua. In this Kua, in this well, it is said all the tirthas, they come in this Kua. From that Kua, from that well, 108 pots, more than 108 pots of water are brought for bathing Lord Jagannath. Here also in Jagannath Center, we have organized Lord Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra's wonderful bathing festival. Because when you are having when you have your birthday, the first thing what you do, you have a wonderful bath, isn't it? So when Lord's birthday is there, appearance day is there, then actually Lord takes a wonderful bath. That's why it's known as Snan Yatra festival. This is Jagannath Purnima. And after this, there will be 15 days Anavasara, and after that Rath Yatra, that is Ashara Dvitiya day. So let us see how Lord Jagannath appeared in Jagannath Puri. And Jagannath Puri is also known as Purushottama Kshetra. In the Satyuga, there was a king. His name was Indradyumna. This king had a wonderful dream of Neelamadhav. Neelamadhav deities are actually, they are the first deities which have appeared during the first prarabdha of Brahma. Brahma's life is 100 years. For the first 50 years, Lord appears as Neelamadhav. And Indradyumna had the vision of Neelamadhav. So he sent his minister, Vidyapati, to search where is this Neelamadhav deities. Searching this, Vidyapati came to a place that is known as Utkala province. This Utkala means the Orissa province. He came there and he saw the Shabar class of people. They were worshipping Neelamadhav. He came to know the Shabar class of people are worshipping Neelamadhav deities. He had a great desire to see the Neelamadhav deities. The head of the Shabar class, his name was Vishwavasu. So this Vishwavasu every day used to go and worship Neelamadhav and then come back. When he used to come back, he used to have a special fragrance, and some of the articles which he used to bring, it was not appearing as if it is of this earthly planet. So Vidyapati, now he had complete conviction, yes, the deities which they are worshipping is Neelamadhav deities. So then he requested Vidyapati to show him the deities, but Vidyapati refused. So then what he did, he fell in love with his daughter, Vishwavasu's daughter, Lalita, and they got married. Then he requested his wife, Lalita, that please request your father to take me to have the darshan of Neelamadhav deities. Then so much request she was doing to her father, she requested her father. Then at last father, he agreed, but on one condition. He should be blindfolded while going also, while coming also. Then Vidyapati told his wife, you do one thing, you give me mustard seeds so that I can at least know which route I had gone and which route I had come back. So she gave some mustard seeds. And in this way, where the path where he was going blindfolded, he just dropped those mustard seeds and went to the place. And he was so surprised and so delighted to see the wonderful deity of Neelamadhav. And suddenly he saw a crow falling into the well. And this crow got liberated. He now had a complete conviction. Yes, this place is Vaikuntha. And there was a celestial sound. And the sound said, there was a voice. And they could hear the celestial voice saying that now no more the deities will appear in this form. Now the first prarabdha of Brahma is over. The next prarabdha, 51st year of Brahma, 51st year of Brahma, Lord will appear as Jagannath, Baladev, Subhbrada. So they will appear as Daru Brahman. So in this way, the sound they heard, and Indradyumna king will wonderfully make the temple. He is going to build the temple. So now he's so happy. Vidyapati was so happy and he was eager to go back and give this news to Indradyumna. So then after he left the place, went to Indradyumna and told him that I heard the celestial sound, where it was predicted that you are going to build a temple. He said, I want to have darshan of Nilmadhav. So he rushed to have the darshan. He came to that place. By the time this mustard seeds, they grew to the plant, so he could find the root. And in this way, Vidyapati took him to that place. But by the time Indradimna came there, these deities got unmanifested. Now, Indradimna was very disappointed. But again, he heard the voice. You go and build the temple. I am going to appear as Daru Brahman. So in this way, Indradimna now got involved in building a wonderful temple. Present Jagannath temple is built by Indradimna king. So wonderful Jagannath, wonderful temple was made. But then he wanted a Brahma to come and guide him that how the deities has to be installed, how the deities have to be made, from where he's going to get. So for that reason, he goes to Brahma Loka. But Brahma was doing meditation. So when he was in meditation, Indradumna waited. Now Brahma's lifespan, Brahma's time is so big. By the time he completed his meditation, here in the earthly planet, 9 yugas already surpassed. Now 9 yugas went. Then Brahma and Indradumna, when they came, they saw there is another king who is ruling, Galamadhav. Indradumna was surprised. Brahma told, already 9 yugas have passed. So then, this Galamadhav, he was saying, this is my temple. Because before that, before this 9 yugas, what happened was, this whole temple was buried by this sand. It was buried under the sand. It was Galamadhav who actually found that there is a temple inside, and in this way, the whole temple was again brought out by Galamadhav. So he was saying that this is my temple. But then there was a fight between Indradumna and Galamadhav. Then Brahma, he supported Indradumna and told, this temple is built by Indradumna. You don't know this king. This temple is made by Indradumna. Now, which deities has to be kept in this temple? So again, the dream appeared. Go to the ocean. You will find 3 logs of wood floating. They are the celestial wood. They are Daru Brahman. So in this way, he employed so many servants. They all carried this log of wood they brought. And so many carpenters were also employed. They were trying to carve the deities. But they could not even put a nail in this deity. They could not even put a nail. So then an old man comes, because Indradumna was in complete tension what to do. Because they are trying so much to carve the deities, but nothing is happening. An old man comes. He is none other than Vishwakarma. So this old man comes, he says, give me 21 days time, but I should be in a secluded place. Nobody should disturb me. I'll keep the doors closed. In this way, Indradumna and his wife Gundicha, they were outside this room. They used to hear the sound of the sickle. And they used to be very happy that the carving of the deities are going on. Suddenly it happened that after 15 days, there was no sound. So then his wife Gundicha told, oh, I think he has not eaten anything. He has not even drunk water. Maybe he's dead, because his old man, he has not done anything. He has not drunk anything. He has not eaten anything. So they opened the door. When they opened the door, what happened? The old man disappeared. And he saw, what he saw, the deities were half carved, half hand, no legs, and in this way, the deities were half carved. Indradumna was completely upset. He was thinking, oh, because of me, the deities are half carved. Suddenly again, there was a celestial sound. He said, no, these are the deities which were desired by Narada. Then the story of how in Dwapar Yuga, Lord manifested this form to Narada. That story was told. So in Dwarka, the queens of Dwarka and the residents of Dwarka, they used to always see that, they used to think that why Krishna, even after fed so much, why is he not happy? Why is he crying? So in this way, They used to think. Then they told to Rohini Mata, I think we are serving him so much, but still Krishna is not happy. Then, can you tell us something, some pastimes of Vrindavan? Because all the time in his mouth, Brajavasi, Brajavasi, who are these Brajavasi? And who is this Radha? Who is Subala? Who is Sudama? So, all these names come in his mouth. So, we want to know who are these Brajavasis. So then told, Rohini told, I will tell, but on one condition. And what is that condition? That Krishna should not hear these pastimes. Already he does not like to stay in Dwarka. If he hears his pastimes, then what will happen? He will run away to Vrindavan. So Subhadra was made as a guard, and she was guarding. And here Rohini started describing the pastime. Krishna with all the gopas, doing a wonderful pastime, simple pastime. Krishna is eating prasad, is giving to the others also prasadam, and in this way, the bhoga pastimes, the wonderful pastimes with the gopas, wonderful pastimes with the gopis, Nanda Baba, Yashoda, wonderful pastimes with them. All these pastimes were so nicely described that here Subhadra was so eager to see. See, when we are so absorbed in seeing the TV, what happens when you open your wide eyes? You keep your body, you shrink your body. When you want to see some wonderful program in the TV, generally the children do this. Even the elders also do. Anything you observe with great absorption. You shrink your body, you keep your eyes wide open. And here Subhadra also is keeping her wide open eyes, and she's shrunk her body. And in this, she has completely forgotten that Krishna has come and stood onto her right. And Jagannath is standing on the left, Jagannath is standing on the left, and Baladev is standing on the right, to her right. So in this way, she is completely forgotten, and Krishna is also absorbed in hearing the pastimes, and you're so absorbed. Everybody likes to hear their own wonderful activities. If some wonderful activity discussion is going on, everybody likes to hear. Now Krishna is also liking to hear his own pastime. And at that time, what happens? He has also shrunk his body. His eyes are so wide open. And this form, when Narada is seeing, oh, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, brother and sisters, their sisters and brothers, all three of them have shrunk their body. They're so absorbed in Vraja pastime. At that time, Narada says, oh Lord, be in this form. He says, not now. I will appear in this form when Brahma finishes his 50th year. In the beginning of his 51st year, I will appear in this form. So keeping those words, I have appeared in this form, oh Indradimna, don't be upset. Please install me in the temple. And in this way, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra got installed in the Jagannath Puri temple. So today's day is the appearance, Jagannath Purnima is the appearance of Lord Jagannath. Jagannath, what is the meaning of Jagannath? Jag ke Nath. He is a protector of everyone. He doesn't have legs, but he runs to protect the devotees. He doesn't have hands, but he accepts all the offerings of the devotees. He is so merciful. He allows every devotee to worship him. He is so compassionate. If some people are not allowed inside the temple, then he prefers to come out of the temple and give darshan to everyone. So in this way, today is a wonderful day. And so once it so happened, there was a devotee. He came, but he was a devotee. He used to worship Ganapati. So for him, who is God means Ganesha is God. Or who is God? The God should have trunk. So that was his funda. So then he came. The king told, today is Snan Yatra. I will take you for the darshan at Snan Vedi or Snan Mandapam. He refused. No, I don't want to come. Because your Lord doesn't have a trunk. What you call? Trunk? Trunk. Soon. So in this way, was taken there. He was about to go away. Then again there was a sound. He said, look behind. Then he saw, oh, Jagannath. Baladev, they are having trunk, Hathi Vesha. So today is actually after the Snan Yatra, what happens is, lot of water is poured on Lord. From the Indradumna lake, from Narendra Sarovar, they bring lot of water. From there also water is brought, but mainly they are bringing from the Snana Kuva, Sona Kuva. So much of water is brought, and when the Lord is bathed, the paints and all come out. Externally, this is the reason. External reason is the paints and all come out. Then people will do they will criticize, what is this? They may do some upahasa. That is why what they do is they cover the Lord with the Hati Vesha. But internal reason is to make this person understand that Jagannath is the Supreme Personality of God. Jagannath can appear in any Vesha. He can appear in elephant form. He can appear in horse form. He is the source of incarnation. In this way, Lord can appear as Narsimha, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna himself is Lord Jagannath. But in what Bhava he is? Externally, he is like a king, opulent, but internally, he is crying for the Vrajavasi. So, he is the crying Lord. He is crying for his devotees. Especially, he is crying to meet Radharani, and that is Rath Yatra festival. So, after 15 days, there will be Rath Yatra festival. So, let us have now Snan Yatra. I think everything is ready. So, we will have darshan of how Lord is given bath. Hare Krishna.
Tone dhako.
ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादे गोविंदे चिंतामणि परीक्षा रक्षावृतेषु सुरधीर विपालयन्तम् लक्ष्मी सहस्रशतसंभ्रमसेव्यमानम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि वेणुगणन्तमरविन्दतनायकाङ्क्षम् गलहागतं सनिकृताङ्गसुन्दराङ्गम् कन्दर्पकोटिकमनीय विशेषशोभम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आलोलचन्द्रकलसत्त्वनमाल्यवंशी यज्ञां गदं प्रणयते वितया विलासम् श्यामन्ति भङ्गललितं नियतप्रकाशम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि इन्द्राणि यस्य सकलेन्द्रियवृत्तिमन्ति पश्यन्ति पान्ति कलयन्ति चिरं जपन्ति आनन्दचिन्मय सदुज्जल विग्रहस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अत्यन्तमच्युतमनादिमनन्तरूपम् आद्यं पुराणपुरुषं नवयोनिनं च वेदेषु दुर्लभमगुल्लभमात्मभक्तं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि पन्थास्तु कोटिशतवत्सरसम्भवं यो वायोरथापि मनसो मुनिपुङ्गवाना सोऽप्यस्ति यत्र पतसिन्यविचिन्तयते गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि एकोऽप्यसौ रचयितं जगदण्डकोटि यच्छक्तिरस्ति जगदण्डचयायतन्तः अण्डान्तरस्थ परमाणुचयान्तरस्थम्
गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यद्भावभाक्तधियो मनुजा तथैव सम्प्राप्य रूपमन्याय सुखेर्गमेन निगमा प्रकृतैः स्रवन्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्द चिन्मय रसा प्रतिभाविताभे ताभिर्य एव निजरूपतया कलाभिः गोलोक एव निरसत्य किलात्मभूतो समाधिपुरुषं तमहं वचामि प्रेमाञ्जनच्छुरितभक्तिविलोचनेन सन्तः सदैव हृदयेषु विलोकयन्ति यं श्यामसुन्दरमचिन्तगुणस्वरूपं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रामादिमूर्तिषु कलानियमेन तिष्ठन् नानावतारमकरोत् भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्ण स्वयं समभवत् परमः पुमान्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि रामादिमूर्तिषु कलानियमेन तिष्ठन् नानावतारमकरोत् भुवनेषु किन्तु कृष्ण स्वयं समभवत् परमः पुमान्यो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्य प्रभा प्रभवतो जगदन्तकोटि कोटिष्वशेषवसुधादि विभूतिभिन्नं तद्ब्रह्म निष्कलमनन्तमशेषभूतं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि माया हि यस्य जगदण्डशतानि सूते त्रैगुण्यतपिशयतीतवितायमाना सत्त्वावलम्बि परसत्त्वं विशुद्धसत्त्वं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि आनन्दचिन्मय रसन्मतया मनसो यः प्राणिनां प्रतिफलं स्मरतामुपेत्य लीलायितेन भुवनानि जयत्यहस्रम् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि गोलोकनाम्नि जगाम्नि कले च तस्य देवी महेश हरिधाम सुतेषु तेषु ते ते प्रभावनि च या विहिताश्च येन गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि सृष्टि स्थिति प्रलय साधन शक्तिरेका छायेव यस्य भुवनानि बिभर्ति दुर्गा इच्छानुरूपमपि यस्य च चेष्टते सा गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि क्षीरं यथा रतिविकारविशेषयोगात् सञ्जायते न हि तथा तदस्ति हेतो यः शम्भुतामपि तथा समुपैति कार्यात् गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि दीपाचिरे वहि दशान्तरमभ्युपेत्य दीपायते विवृतहेतु समानधर्म यस्तादृगे वहि च विष्णुतया विभाते गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यः कारणेन पदति स्म योग निद्रामनन्त जगदन्द सरोधकूपः आधारशक्तिमदयं परां समूर्तिं गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यस्यैकविश्वसितकालमथावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति यौनविरजा जगदण्डनाथः विष्णोर्महासायस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यथाश्मशकलेषु निजेषु तेजः श्रीयन्ति यत्प्रकटयत्कपि तत्र ब्रह्मायेशकदण्डविधानकर्ता गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यत्पादपल्लवगम्भीराय वन्दे प्रणामसमये सकलाभिराजः विघ्नाभिहन्तफलमस्य जगत्त्रयस्य गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि अग्निर्महीगणमम्बुमरुद्दिशश्च कालकथात्मनगीति जगत्त्रयानि यस्मात् भवन्ति विभवन्ति विशन्ति यञ्च गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि यच्चक्षुरेषु सकलग्रहाण राजा समस्तसुरभूतिरशेषतेजः यस्य गयाभृतकालमूर्तिः यद्दत्तमातृविभव प्रकटप्रभाव गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं नमामि। इन्द्रगोपमकवीन्द्रमहोत्सवकर्म बन्दानुरूपमलघाजननाटयाति कर्माणि मे वहति किंसुकभक्ति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं नमामि। सदृशं कलनापुरेश गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि। कान्ता कान्तः परमपुरुषः कल्पतरुः उमा भूमि चिन्तामणि गणमणि तोयममृतं सखा गानं नाट्यं गमनमपि वञ्चितसखी चिदानन्दं ज्योतिः परमपि प्रकाशादमपि च सयत्र क्षीराब्धिजगति सुरति यश्चमः निमेषदास्यं वा भजति नहि यत्रापि समयः भजे श्रीतद्दीपं समहमिनको लोकनित्यम् इदन्तस्ते सन्तः शिखिविरचाराकपितये ईश्वर परमकृष्ण सचिदानन्द विग्रह अनादिनाथि गोविन्द सर्वहरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम राम
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
तो बोलो ना
Hare 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 Jaya Jagannath, Jaya forget.
Gautami Ganga present my son Shravan, Jagannath Baladev with the and from there they have got Gautami Ganga.
Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baldeva, Jaya Subhbrada, Jaganath, Jaya Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare
Shri, मला सांगतोस का काय म्हणताय?
After the Lord is offered the bhoga, you will have the bhoga darshan also. Garden. Flowers from here are offered to Lord Jagannath. Richie will always be a garden near the temple. Because when Lord sees, he is reminded of the Vrindavan garden. That is why even when the Rath Yatra festival happens, the Lord Jagannath is seated on the chariot. He sees both sides. He sees to the right, he sees to the left, and when he sees the Tota, that is a garden, he is reminded of Vrindavan. So wherever temple is there should always be a small garden. And you can have a big garden according to the place what you have got, but if the garden is there and the flowers are there, Lord Jagannath is very happy. Hare Gora 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 Hare Nitai Gorango, Nitai Gorango, Nitai Gorango, Bolo Gora Hari. Nitai Gorango, Nitai Gorango, Nitai Gorango, Bolo Gora Hari. Discuss something about Gautami Ganga. So how Ganga appeared? Ganga appeared because of the austerity of Gautama Rishi. It so happened Gautama Rishi had harvested many crops. So many crops were grown by Gautama Rishi. Suddenly cow comes and eats the grass, all the grass. Gautama Rishi is very angry. Then he throws a darba on the cow and the cow is killed. So now Gohatya has happened. If Gohatya has happened, then Prayashchita has to be done. And how can the Prayashchita be done? It's only Ganga who can purify all our sins. So he prays, Lord, oh please bring Ganga here. Then the Lord gives him the the intelligence also. He says you pray Shiva. Lord Shiva has locked Ganga in his matted hairs. So you pray Lord Shiva. And in this way, Gautama prayed Lord Shiva. And Ganga flows from the matted hairs to his ashrama. It's also known as Kushavrata Kunda. If you go to Trambakeshwar, you have Kushavrata Kunda. So there, the Gautami Ganga, the Uddama of the Gautami Ganga, it's also known as Godavari, is there in Kushavrata Kunda in Trambakeshwar. If you visit Nashik, Nashik is the place by this name Nashik. Nashik means where the nose of Ravana's sister, Surpanaka, her nose was cut by Lakshmana. That is why Nashika. Nashika means nose. Surpanaka's nose was cut. So Panchavati, you have wonderful places in Nasik. And also, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited Nashik. So the instance of how the whole Leela, the pastime, is described by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in the South India Yatra too, tour of the South India Yatra. If you see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visiting South India Yatra, there the whole description is given how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes to the place Nasik, visits Trambakeshwar, the temple of Lord Shiva. So that is why it's not an ordinary water. It is Ganga herself who has come from Lord Shiva because of the tapasya of Gautama Rishi. That is why Godavari is known as Gautami Ganga. Gora 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 Hari Gora 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 Hari Gora 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 Hari
Gora 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 Hare.
Gora 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 Hari
Gora 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 Hare.
Nitai Gora Nitai Gora Nitai Gora Bolo Gaura Hari
Nitai Gora Nitai Gora Gora Hare.
Nitai Gora Bolo Gaura Hari Nitai Gora Nitai Gora Bolo Gaura Hari Sachi Mata Pran Dhan Gaura Hari Daliya Bihari Gaura Hari Sachi Mata Pran Dhan Gaura Hari Daliya Bihari Gaura Hari Gaura 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 Hari Gaura 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 Hari
Gora 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 Hare. Gora 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 Hare.
Let us understand why there is an Anavasara period. Anavasara means no time. Now today will be wonderful blessing for Lord, and afterwards the whole curtain is closed. For 15 days, Lord has no time for everybody. Because Lord wants to pacify Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, his internal concert. Because he wants to pacify and have a separate time with her. Because he is not getting time to spend with Lakshmi. Because he's the king of Dwarka. There are so many people who come and have darshan. In Jagannath Puri, if you see, sometimes the darshan is open even till night, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So Lakshmi is frustrated. What is this? You are not giving time to me. He says, okay, sick leave. I am now sick. I've taken out a lot of bath. So naturally he has cold, cough. So he pretends to be sick. Can Lord be sick? No. He pretends to be sick. And in this way, for 15 days, except for the pujaris, the special pujari, who gives him some kadha, like how the sick person is given kadha, some medicinal herbs. So those things are offered to Lord. And he gives his private time to Lakshmi, pacifies her. Lakshmi is so happy. Lakshmi is in ecstasy. And he says, can I go just one day or 2 days? I'll just come, tomorrow I'll come back. Just one day, let me go in the Ratha. Let me go and see everybody, all the devotees, and I'll just come back. And in this way, Lord, after 15 days, that is Ashadha Ditiya. Now today is Jagannath Purnima, Ashadha Ditiya. Lord comes out of the temple, again that is known as Pandu Vijaya temple, Pahandu Vijaya temple. So then the Pandu Vijaya festival, Lord is made to sit on the chariot. Jagannath, Baladev, Subhbrada, they all have different chariots. Lord rides on the chariot so happily. The whole festival was made into understanding who made this whole festival into understanding. What is this mood of Lord Jagannath? It's Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Only after the advent of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one could understand what is Rath Yatra. So Rath Yatra means bringing Lord from Nilachala Parvat to Sundarachala Parvat, bringing Lord from Dwarka to Vrindavan. It so happened, it's not Kurukshetra, it's the Kurukshetra. It was solar eclipse that time. All the residents of Dwarka, the queens of Dwarka, along with Krishna, they come to Kurukshetra. They came to take bath there. The news came to the Vrindavan Vasis that Dwarka Vasis and Krishna and everybody are going to come there. So Radharani along with all the Brajavasis, they go to Kurukshetra. When they go to Kurukshetra, everybody is happy. But somehow, Radharani is not experiencing that bliss. She says, oh Krishna, you are the same Krishna. I am the same Radharani. But this place is not Vrindavan. I don't see any cows here. I don't see any, I cannot see the flute, I cannot see the cows. You are dressed in the royal dress. So you are like a king here. But there, here you are a king. But this Vesha is not appealing to me. Your cowherd Vesha is so wonderful. Here I can only hear the rattling of the chariots, the sound of the rattling of the chariots. There are horses here. Where there are cows? Where there is Govardhan? Where there is Yamuna? So she cries, she says, somehow come to Vrindavan. Then I can experience that bliss. I'm not experiencing the bliss here. That even Krishna is not experiencing that bliss in Dwarka. That is why he is always eager to go to Vrindavan and meet the Brajavasis. So this pulling of Krishna from the opulent mode to the Madhurya Rasa, Madhurya mode, that is not Madhurima mode, that is sweetness mode, that is Rath Yatra. So when Jagannath, Baladev, Subhbrada, they are sitting on the Ratha, at that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in ecstasy. And he sings songs in front of Lord Jagannath. Sarup Damodar also sings songs in front of Lord Jagannath. And in this festival, it so happened, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu bestowed his mercy onto King Prataprudra. King Prataprudra was always eager to meet Lord Chaitanya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a sannyasi. So he was not giving his personal audience to King Prataprudra because he was having the position of the king. A sannyasi is not supposed to meet a person who is so much interested in money and women. But this king was not an ordinary king. He is devotee, is a great exalted devotee who allowed Ramanand Rai to go to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and stay. He allowed him to retire from the most important position. He was a governor. But still this king allowed, because Ramanand Rai said, I want to go and stay with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He allowed him to retire. So everybody pleaded to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, please give darshan to King Prataprudra. But somehow Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was not agreeing. Then so many tricks were made. His son was brought. His Uparana was given. All these things were given. But still, King Prataprudra always hankered to have personal audience of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. On the day of Rath Yatra, King Prataprudra, he started brooming the streets, sprinkling the streets with sandalwood water, started brooming the Ratha, the streets. So seeing this menial activity done by such a person having such an exalted position, he is a king, having such a royal position, but still he is brooming. So seeing this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so happy. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, from within, he showered mercy to Prataprudra. So now it so happened, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had divided all the Kirtan parties into 7 groups. And in each group, practically, there were 9 devotees in each group. Some were dancing, some were singing, others were responding to the songs. So all these things were going on, 7 parties, 4 in the ahead, 1 the side, this side another one, this side another party, back another. So in this way, back another 2 parties. In this way, there were practically seven parties. Back was 1 party, here right side 1, left side 1, and the front 4. And Prataprudra was amazed to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is dancing in all the 7 parties. And he expressed, oh, Lord is there in all the 7 parties. Then Bhattacharya told, oh, you have received the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because only confidential devotees, they could see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at that time being present in all the 7 parties. So in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed mercy onto Prataprudra. It's only by the mercy of Lord we can understand the most confidential pastimes of Lord with his devotees. In Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is singing, Ahuschate nalinanapa padaravindam yogaishware hridivitintya kadabodhe. So yogai ahuschate nalinanapa padaravindam yogaishware hridivitintya kadabodhe. Sansara kupa patito taranavalambam geham dushamapi manasi udiyat sadanaha. Oh Lord, for you we have given up everything. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself in the mood of Radharani, and he says, oh Lord, for you we have given up our houses. You are asking us to meditate upon you. We are not able to forget you. That is our gatha. Come back to Vrindavan. Have you forgotten your father, your mother, all the Brajavasis? People say that you have so much of mercy. You are so merciful. You are so kind. Then prove that statement. How can you be so cruel to the Brajavasis? How can you leave us and go? In this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is just crying in ecstasy and having all the Ashtavikara. He shows all the bhava. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is crying, and sometimes he goes back of the Ratha, then immediately the Ratha stops. Even Jagannath is waiting for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to come ahead. Then it so happened when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was pulling, and for some time the Ratha was stopped there because the bhoga offerings were going on. At that time, they wanted to start the Ratha again. So the king set all the Gaudas, they are known as Gaudas. They pulled the Ratha. So many Gaudas, practically 200, 300 Gaudas were trying to pull the Ratha. The Ratha is not able to move. The Ratha is not moving even for a small inch also. And then the king told, bring all the wrestlers, tell them also to pull the Ratha. They also tried, but Ratha would not move an inch. Then elephants were employed. Again, he is not moving. Then the news went to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Oh, the Ratha is not moving. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called all his personal associates and told, take the rope in the hand. Actually, we are not pulling the Ratha, but Lord moves by his own will. Lord likes if the devotees pull the Ratha. So though the ropes were in the hand of the devotees, but actually Jagannath loves if the devotees pull him. But though they were acting as if they are pulling, but how can a person can pull Ratha? But devotees can pull the Ratha by their devotion. Only by devotion, the Lord who is unconquerable can be conquered. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to show that Lord moves by his own will. And in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu brought the Ratha very wonderfully to Gundicha temple. So Gundicha temple is considered to be Vrindavan. So there Lord stays for 10 days. And in this way, Lord promised to Lakshmi, I'm going to come next day. So Lakshmi Devi is waiting for Jagannath to come. 2 days passed, 3 days passed. Oh, what is this? Jagannath has not come. Then she calls all her maidservants. And wonderfully, there is a festival known as Hera Panchami. It comes on the 5th day. So all the devotees, and they bring her. And she comes in an angry mood. And these devotees who are associates of Lakshmi Devi, they bring danda. And there is a practical fight between the Dwarkavasis and Brajavasis. So in this way, this Leela happens so wonderfully. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is absorbed to see this Leela and he's so happy. And they experience the bliss. So in this way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes in Jagannath Puri is described very wonderfully in Chaitanya Bhagavat, Chaitanya Chaitamrita. For 16 years, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed in Jagannath Puri. And 6 years, after, this is the post-sannyas pastime. 24 years is pre-sannyas pastimes, where he spent in Mayapur, Navadipa, and post-sannyas pastime, of which 6 years he goes for South India tour. That is a time he visits various places, Srirangam, Nasikos, Pandharpur. So different places has been visited by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Wherever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went, people were absorbed to see his wonderful beauty. What did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu carry with him? The holy name and his beauty. Because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the mood of Radharani, is Krishna in the mood of Radharani. He wants to inundate the whole world with Harinam Sankirtan. That is the purpose of his appearance. So only intelligent people, they take up to this Harinam Sankirtan. Whoever saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they were absorbed in ecstasy. Now after 6 years going to different places, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he comes to Jagannath Puri. And in Jagannath Puri for 16 years, for 18 years, he has wonderful pastimes with all his devotees. Very confidential participants. Ramananda Rai, Sarup Damodar, Lalita Saki, Vishaka Saki, they are with him. And wonderful pastime is exhibited, especially Rath Yatra. The meaning of Rath Yatra came to be known to the whole world only because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Bhaja Gaurango, Kaha Gaurango, Lahu Gaurangera Navamare. Bhaja Gaurango, Kaha Gaurango, Lahu Gaurangera Navamare. Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Balo Gaura Hari. Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Balo Gaura Hari. Madhya Vihari Gaura Hari, Pachimata Pardhana Gaura Hari. Madhya Vihari Gaura Hari, Pachimata Pardhana Gaura Hari. Gaura 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 Hari, Gaura 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 Hari. Gaura Gaura Hari, Gaura 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 Hari. Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Bolo Gaura Hari. Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Bolo Gaura Hari. Sachimata Pradhana Gaura Hari, Madhya Vihari Gaura Hari. Gaura Hari, Madhya Vihari Gaura Hari. Gaura 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 Hari, Gaura 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 Hari. Gaura 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 Hari. Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Bolo Gaura Hari. Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Bolo Gaura Hari. Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Nitai Gaurango, Bolo Gaura Hari. Pachimata Pradhana Gaura Hari, Madhya Vihari Gaura Hari. Pachimata Pradhana Gaura Hari, Madhya Vihari Gaura Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jaya Baladev, Jaya Subhbrada, Jaya Baladev, Jaya Subhbrada, Jaya Baladev, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Subhbrada, Jaya Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Riva Hare Rama Oh Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna बोलो 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 प्रेम से बोलो Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Oh Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Oh Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jai Jagannath, Baldeva, Jai Jagadish Jai Jagadish Hare Avakara Kamal Adbhuta Singha Dalita Hiranyakashipu Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Jaya Narasimhadev Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadev Jaya Narasimhadev Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna. So it's mercy of Jagannath, Baldeva, Subhbrada that even in this crisis of Corona lockdown, we are able to celebrate the festival. It's only if the will of Lord is there, the miracle can happen. You can see how the devotees in Thane, they have done a wonderful arrangement of having more than 150 bhogas and wonderful Snan Yatra. Devotees have gone to Nasik, but Godavari, Gautami Ganga water, and in this way, Lord's Abhishek was conducted, and a wonderful arrangement has been made. And now we are going to distribute the prasadam to everybody, from Chembur, Kalyan, from everywhere. The dry prasadam has come. So it will be going tomorrow. It will reach to various devotees' houses. And within Thane, we have made this dish known as Dalma, which is very dear to Lord Jagannath. Dalma and Khichdi. So that we are going to fill the pots and send to all the houses of the devotees within the local place. So Hare Krishna, thank you very much for saying the wonderful festival. Hare Krishna.